Hi guys! Last year, I traveled to India for the very first time. It has always been on my list of countries I wanted to visit, so it was a dream come true. The total flight to India from New Zealand was close to 22 hours, including the transit at Tokyo, Japan. Such a long way. Regardless of the long flight, I was so hyped when I arrived at Tokyo and saw this cute-ass Mario-themed welcome signage.
It's me, Mario!
This is Jama Masjid, a red stone mosque. I had to take off my shoes to enter and I had to borrow a gown to cover my skin. This was the first place I had visited within Delhi, and the architecture was amazing. I couldn't stop taking photos. Afterwards, I visited a souvenir shop and bought some scarves as a gift. Apparently, it's normal to barter in India, so I tried to get the best price possible. I also visited the famous Red Fort, since it was getting late and I didn't go inside, but it was still impressive from the outside. My next destination was Raj Ghat, a memorial dedicated for Mahatma Gandhi. This place was very peaceful and quiet. It almost felt like I was in New Zealand. For lunch, I visited a fancy restaurant recommended by the tour guide. Unfortunately, I didn't get the name of the restaurant, but both the service and food was great. I tried butter chicken curry, prawn curry, paneer, and chicken biryani. So delicious. In the evening, I went to the Lotus Temple. To go inside, men and women had to go in a separate line for security checks. There were many tourists due to being Sunday and also a school holiday. This temple was beautiful with the sun shining on it. I think I took almost 100 pictures. At the end of the day, I also got to see the Parliament and the India Gate. The next day, I woke up at 5 a.m. and headed to my next location, Agra. Agra is famous for Taj Mahal. Seeing Taj Mahal with my own eyes were on my bucket list, so I was super excited regardless of the long drive from Delhi. I had an official tour guide, so I managed to skip all the lines, which was really cool. I recommend hiring official guides here, as they'll take you through the place, take some nice photos for you, and tell the history of the place. This is the gate to Taj Mahal. All the details that looks like painting are actually all gems placed by experienced craftsmen. Can you believe that? Walking through the gate, I was able to see Taj Mahal. It was already so beautiful from the distance, it almost felt surreal. And this is it! The famous Taj Mahal. Unfortunately, it is not allowed to film from a certain point, but I took some photos. Here they are. After I got lunch and some rest, I visited Agra Fort. Agra Fort was stunning from the entrance. It almost felt like a movie set. I was not planning on having a guide for this, but I'm glad I did, as the guide was very knowledgeable and took me through everywhere within the short period of time. From Agra Fort, you can actually see Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal looked amazing, especially the time of the day I visited there. My next destination is a city called Jaipur. Waking up before 5 a.m., I took a train to Jaipur, which took around 4 hours from Agra. Jaipur is my favorite place for shopping. I hired a tuk-tuk for the day, and the driver took me around many shops, including a jewelry shop, block printing shop, and blue pottery shop. The driver also showed me Bapu Bazaar, where it is very busy with people shopping. Unfortunately, I don't have much footage in Jaipur, as I became sick and was unable to sightsee much. But I don't feel too bad, as I was staying at this gorgeous hotel. After visiting India's Golden Triangle, I took a flight to Kerala, in the south part of India. Kerala is known as one of the 10 paradises of the world, and I can agree with that. It was lush with tropical vegetation, beautiful beaches and backwaters and many pretty flowers. First thing I did there was the backwater houseboat cruise at Alappuzha. The backwaters of Kerara are a group of internal waters that stretches for 900 kilometers. I absolutely loved this experience. It became my highlight of the trip. It was like a real-life jungle cruise you can experience at Disneyland. During the tour, I got to see the lifestyle of the people who lived around the area, a tasty feast, which I was unable to enjoy due to my stomach being still upset, and coconut alcohol. The coconut alcohol had a strong fermented smell and I didn't really like it, but the chilled one was not too bad. As you can tell from the name Houseboat, it has a dining area, bedroom, toilet, kitchen, and even air conditioning. You can even go upstairs to get better view. Here's my favorite spot. I did a day cruise, but you can also stay on the boat for the night if you wish. I also visited an area called Munnar. I hired an off-jeep safari to take me around the area. The road was very rough, so the jeep ride was pretty bad for someone like me who gets motion sickness quite easily. But I totally enjoyed this experience as I felt like I was on an Indiana Jones trip. This is the biggest waterfall of Munnar, Pothupara Waterfalls. I love nature walks and have seen many waterfalls before, but this was one of the best ones I ever saw. The Pothupara village is famous for its spices like cardamom, pepper, clove, nutmeg, and cacao trees. Spice trees were everywhere around the waterfall, and my guide picked up some fresh spices off the tree, and I got to try them out, which was really cool. I was so excited when I saw the cocoa tree as well. It is so nice to be able to get fresh coconut water everywhere in Kerala. Within the same area as the waterfall, you can also enjoy the activities like zipline and sky chairs. I did the zipline, so I get to experience being Tarzan. It looks scary, but it was actually really fun, and I got to see the waterfall from a bird's perspective, which was absolutely amazing. Munnar is also one of India's most beautiful tea plantations and is home to the most elevated tea plantation. The view of the tea plantation with the blue sky in the background was absolutely spectacular. Of course, you cannot leave without buying some of these beautiful tea. I got some tasty tea to take back home. My final destination was the Punnathur Kotta, the elephant sanctuary. I heard many elephants are brought as a ritual offerings to the temple. I think I saw over 30 elephants there, and they were getting groomed and treated. Looked like there was a shop where you can buy food for the elephants, but unfortunately, when I visited, the shop was closed. And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Bye!